Back to Long Box Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the Long Box, and it is new comic book day yet again. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And today is comic Thanksgiving, right? So it's the day before Thanksgiving, and we get our comic books. So this is the video where we normally go over what we picked up this week, what we think of the series going forward up to this point. I got, since the hack at Diamond, I got a bunch of extra stuff this week that just kind of came in, and now I got a huge stack, although the last couple weeks have been really small stacks, so there we go. So first thing we picked up, and this is, I know it's older, but they finally got it in for me, Batman and the Imposter #1. I don't know anything about the book or the series other than people saying it's been pretty good. So Mattson Tomlin and Andrea Sorrentino are doing this book. Looking in it, it looks interesting. I'm not a big fan of the art. The art's okay. It's one of those very rough art styles. But of course, most of you probably have already read that. I haven't read it at all. And then I was able to get Batman the Imposter Book 2 as well. That finally came in for me. So again, same thing, same kind of art style, very rough, very loosely drawn, but okay, and a lot of kind of weird images and pictures. So I'll see what those are about. It seemed interesting. People said it was cool. I didn't get it. See what I think. The next one we picked up was Critical Role's The Tales of Alexandria, The Bright Queen, Issue 2. So we have Matthew Mercer there, Darcy von Pol-Geist, a couple of kooks. The last issue was actually really pretty good. The art was pretty good. A great fantasy type story here. And there's a lot going on with the Luxon and the Lux and, you know, Dunamancy and all this kind of weird stuff going on in this world that they've created over at Critical Role, so that's doing pretty good. Then we got Doctor Strange, The Death of Doctor Strange #3. Jed MacKay, Lee Garrett. Now, I'm not super excited about them killing off Doctor Strange, but these three mothers in this book are weird. The story is kind of weird, strange, as it may be said. So some interesting stuff's going on here, and I like to see where they go with this, but the idea of actually killing Doctor Strange is not cool. But these three mothers, I think they call themselves the mothers, are creepy. All right. Then we get to Hulk, #1. Donnie K, Ryan Ottley. I like both those guys. I like Ottley's style. Jeepers, look at that. That is cool looking. So there's I was like an oh snap moment of the week. Lot of just Hulk going crazy. Which looks pretty cool. So we'll see how they do with the story on this, and you know what I think of it going forward. But got #1. It looks really kind of cool so far. And then we got Thor #19, Donny Cates and Nick Klein. They've been doing really good in this too. So we got Lady Sif on the front. We got Odin on the front. They've been doing a really good job with this story. And so, I mean, Odin looks really cool, or Thor looks really cool there, walking with that axe and the sword and whatnot. Some cool stuff going on. Galactus' hand. What? Wow, that looks cool. All right, so some cool stuff going on there. Can't wait to read that. Then we got Wolverine #18. Wolverine 18. Percy Diaz. So here we basically have Wolverine standing on the cover, like full of bullet holes. This is an Adam Kubert cover. He's doing a great job with these covers. There's some crazy stuff going on. And the inside art's not so bad. The story has been going pretty good. Though, like last issue, the CIA special agent guy had more of an interesting story than Wolverine did. And even Maverick was more interesting in the Wolverine story than Wolverine was. So hopefully they make Wolverine more interesting in the story. And flipping through it, it doesn't seem like it. So we'll see how that goes. The Amazing Spider-Man #79. All right, so there's Cody Ziegler, Michael Dowling is the artist, Jesus Obertov the color. It looks okay. I'm gonna hold my judgment because I don't know anything about the writer. I really don't know much about the artist. And the last final scenes look kind of cool. and then like the last page looked kind of cool. So that could be interesting, and it could be just terrible. We'll see. X-Men number 5, Dugan Pena. Now, honestly, Dugan's run on X-Men has been kind of crap. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. It's kind of stupid. He did good on Savage Avengers. Well, okay on Savage Avengers, but this is just it's been kind of dumb. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why, but we'll give this one a try, and we'll see where we're at with it, and whether it's worth the time to keep getting these. So far, this is maybe the last issue I pick up of X-Men. It's already off my pull. I picked this off the wall, so that may just be, I'm really close to being done with X-Men completely. So here's XForce Killshot. You can definitely tell it's a Lee-filled cover, and it's got like all his characters on there, right? So we got Cable, Deadpool, Major X, and Longshot. I don't remember his name. And it's definitely lethal art in here, but it's interesting to have Stripes in there too. It's definitely interesting to have a an old school Cable kind of story. So we'll see. And then we have Symbiote Spider-Man number 5, the Crossroads, Peter David, Greg Land. This has been pretty good too. We have a whole remake of the scene. From Avengers, where Hulk punches Icarius. So that is kind of cool. And then we have DC and DC versus Vampires number 3. The last one was kind of goofy, a little cartoonish. I wasn't super excited about it. It was okay. So we'll give it book 2 to see if it picks up. If not, this will be the last issue I pick up of this book as well. So we'll see about it. I mean, it has potential, but Tynion's pretty good. But I think Rosenberg's writing it, and is Rosenberg's writing, or is that the artist? Hard to tell with these books when they don't put a cover page in there. You never know who did anything. So whichever it is, it's just last one was just okay. So that's our new books this week. I know there was a lot. I know it's a little bit longer than normal, but those are our books this week. When we'll see you next time here in the Long Box.